Hi there. A bit of a weird one today. This is my car. Everybody seems to be obsessed with cars in the property market. I can't really be bothered. I do love cars, but don't understand the obsession. It's an Audi. It's a few years old. It's ready to go back. It's getting replaced with someone else. So contacted the leasing company. It's got a few months left to run it, so I settled early with them, paid all of the outstanding payments, and was just waiting for them to come and collect it. It's all in lovely condition, which is important. Obviously, if you're on lease or contract hire and you plan to send it back. I'm going to get out the rain because it's chucking it down. It is Wales after all, I suppose. Checked my credit file this morning. I check my credit file every single week. Close the door. And I noticed that I had my credit score drop dramatically. So, couldn't understand why. So logged in, checked, and even though I'd set, so this car's completely paid for, it just needs to be returned. So I'm just waiting for them post-COVID-19 lockdown to come and collect the thing. They'd marked it as a late payment on my credit file, in error. I never miss payments. I advise that you never miss payments. If you've got any trouble at all with your credit file, you'll find it really difficult to get mortgages and continue on your property journey. So obviously I was a bit upset with that, so contacted them, phoned them up, explained the situation, and the answer was, oh yes, we've made a mistake, we're really sorry. I was like, well, you also need to now correct my credit file. So then I was on hold for 10 minutes, and then they agreed that they would correct my credit file. It seems simple. It's not something that I would have ever known about or noticed if I wasn't checking my credit file on a weekly basis. It's even the most innocent thing in the world. Ironically, I've paid this car off early, not late. So I should have an early payment marker on my credit file, not a late one. But things do go wrong, and you know, big finance companies. This is finance through Volkswagen Financial Services. So you know, they're big credit firms make mistakes, and it's important you're in charge of correcting those mistakes, not them. So if you're not checking your credit file regularly, you're not understanding what your credit situation is, and you're not keeping on top of your finances, when you come to mortgage, you will trip up. I don't need to tell you how difficult it can be sometimes to get mortgages, particularly on buy-to-lets. And if you've got a bad marker on your credit file and you haven't got a justification for it, you're going to have real problems. And in reality, you shouldn't have any bad markers on your credit file. So moral or lesson of the story today really is to check your credit file on a regular basis. Fortunately for me, they're going to correct my credit file. They've confirmed it in writing, but I will have to wait 28 days for that credit file to be updated. So in that 28-day period, it's going to be difficult for me if I am refinancing or purchasing a property to get a mortgage application over the line. So a bit frustrating. I do have some written evidence to back that up, but that's not really what the purpose of this video is. The purpose of this video is to explain to you that even something as innocent as paying a car off early or doing something that's out of the ordinary with your credit file, or even not out of the ordinary, can sometimes go wrong. And if it goes wrong, it's your responsibility to correct it, and you need to correct it quickly, because if you don't, that's the end of your property investing journey for probably a number of years until that marker is taken off your credit file. So just a quick heads up from me that it happens to the best of us and to the worst of us. You decide where I am in that, but yeah, make sure that you're checking that credit file on a weekly basis. If you want tips like this or anything else property related, there's a link at the bottom of this video. Just click on that and you can follow what we do, get access to information that I give away for free. All right, thanks guys, I'll speak to you again very soon.